Hi, I'm Cassandra from KuuPotttery, and I'm here with Design Milk's DMTV Milkshake. I am so excited to be here. And a little bit about myself, I started my ceramic business in 2016 in Miami, and from there it just grew and evolved into what it is today, which is me selling my pieces all over the world, which I'm very grateful for. So I'm here to answer a couple interview questions that were sent to me by Design Milk, and I'm going to answer them out of this cloud curvy base vessel I made. First question. Can you talk us through the development of Amphora? So they're talking about this shape that I made. This is my curvy Amphora. I have it in many colors, but I started this shape as a drawing. So I usually draw a lot of my pieces before I make them. And when I'm making the curvy Amphora, I usually make the vase first, like this initial part of the vessel on my wheel. I wheel throw all my pottery, and then I also create the handles on the wheel, and from there on I'll let it dry and I'll attach the handles to the piece, put it in the kiln, and once it's done reaching to a certain temperature in my kiln, I'll remove it from the kiln, paint it, and put it back into the kiln oven for a final fire, and then you'll get a watertight vessel like this. I painted this one in like an electric raw blue that I'm really loving. So yeah, that's how I make that. Next question. What is the best trick or tip or hack for a beginning ceramicist struggling to get their bearings? So I guess it's not really a trick or a hack because everyone's got to start somewhere and we don't all start in the same place. So I can't really give you a hack on like how to succeed overnight because I didn't succeed overnight. I've been working on this dream for 6 years and it has evolved into what it is today naturally. And as much as I wanted certain things to go certain ways, that didn't happen. But I kept going and focusing on like what I really wanted to do. And that's how I got to where I am today. And I can't imagine like in 6 years, this has, gotten to where it is. Some people start and in 2 years, they're in a whole other level than I am. But for me, I'm just excited for what the future holds, and the beginning is only the beginning, and I feel like I'm still in the beginning sometimes. So yeah, that is my best trick. Just let yourself evolve and don't compare yourself to other people or think that people are just overnight successes, because that's really rare to ever happen. What's your favorite piece for sale on your website right now? If you can show it to us, even better. I will definitely show you my favorite piece. So, it's these plates. They're called Desayuno, which is breakfast in Spanish. And right now I live in Seattle, which is all across the country from Miami, very different place. And I just find myself not coming home for months and months at a time, especially with how traveling is right now. And I just wanted to make something that like reminded me of home and kind of like brought me back to like this mental space. So this is my favorite thing for sale on my website right now. Ooh. Okay, next question. What's the secret to getting your ceramics on a hot Showtime show? So, okay, I was on Showtime with Ziwe, and she is an amazing Black comedian who jokes about like white fragility, and she had Fran Lebowitz in her show, Bo and Yang. It was really cool, but basically the trick is, I don't know, she apparently had told her interior designers that she only wanted to decorate her set with like small business items, and then she mentioned me, so then they contacted me. And I just thought it was so crazy because that day I was doing yoga, which I'm not really like much of a yogi, but the instructor was like, oh, close your eyes, imagine like a reality. And I have like a really big obsession with visualization. And I think visualization is very powerful, but I kept visualizing like obviously like happiness and healthy family, but I also really wanted an opportunity to showcase my work in something larger than just my website. And then I went down that mountain that day, and there I had an email from Ziwe producers. So I don't know if it was the visualization or the power on that mountain that could be the trick, but yeah, it was insane. And I'm so grateful. The pieces that I actually had on the show, I had them right here. And I also have the picture printed on my wall. But these are the vases that were featured on the show. I sent it to them and they sent it back to me because these are like my collector's items. I will never sell this. But yeah, I'll try to put the picture in so you can see it. Oh, that one fell, so let's do it. How has Miami shaped your work? I got love from my city. Really, like even after I moved to Seattle and I started selling my pottery online on my website, most of my sales still come from Miami. So they shape my work in the sense of like they allow me to produce my work. The fact that I've been supported for this long from people from Miami, it's just like so heartfelt. I love it. And they're the ones that have shown people in New York, LA, like my work. So Miami shaped my work in the sense that it let me produce my work, and I have so much love for my home and like where I come from. So yeah, that's really how it shapes my work. Tell us about the process behind your meta ceramics. So my meta ceramic collection is an epiphany that I had, again, like about that visualization process. I just feel like there's so much digital in our physical realm. And that was my epiphany. Like, can I bring digital objects onto like my physical pieces and create like this overlap of when you use things and when you see them on your phone. So that's really what was behind the meta collection. It was just this epiphany and I went for it, and I cannot believe how many people responded the way that they did, and like they really understood me. I was pleasantly surprised by that. I thought it was a little out there, but I'm still continuing that collection and it's just evolving even more, so I can't wait to show people that. So I think this is like my last question. Right on time. Okay. What are you still learning in your practice? Oh man, so much. Like I said, I feel like right now what I'm learning in my practice is to slow down and just enjoy the process, because I've been like hustling, bustling all of the holiday season, and once that was over, I was like, okay, it's time to like move into a more slower pace and create new things. So I think for me, it's just like how to flow in a way that is true to myself and what I want to do and how I want to evolve, and trying not to get too attached to the hustle of it all and the business shallowness that it can become, because I do really find myself as an artist before a business, and they both come together. So I just feel like I need to stay true to myself and evolve and move away from things when I'm ready to just move away from them and not worry about, you know, how that will affect the brand, right? And I'm just one that continues to move in so many directions. It's not just like one solid way. So that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching if you watched to this point. And signing off, I'm Kassandra from KuuPotttery. Bye.